Well, good morning here at Acres of Reed. We are doing the great potato harvest of 2010, or 2010 I guess. As you might have seen in our other videos, we're having our bathroom remodeled. That's the window there. And so we don't need our shower curtain anymore. And so I'm just going to use that as our tarp because I don't own one. You know, recycle. It's good, heavy, real thick gauge. We'll also clean it up and we can reuse it year after year. And our potatoes have died back. Still a little green, but that's okay. It's not going to hurt anything. We're going to dig them up. When it dies back, that's time. You can leave them in over winter and have a second harvest in the spring, or a first harvest in the spring. Leave some in, and then those can just, you know, perpetuate throughout the summer then. But we're going to take them. We're going to see what we get, and maybe next year we'll do a different variety. And another reason why we're taking the dirt out, besides just to get to our potatoes easier, is we're going to leave it and we're going to rotate the soil so we don't do potatoes back to back in the same soil. We don't want to spread blight or disease. Well, my battery died, so we weren't able to continue the prior start of the harvest. So we're going to continue now. It's afternoon. And now, we did this in a raised bed. They're just nailed on. We'd be able to just knock them off, and we could do that, but I'm going to try at least do it, I guess, the easy or hard way. I don't know. I don't have a potato fork. I don't have a pitchfork, so we're just going to use a shovel, our fingers. Now we know where we planted, and I've already taken out a couple of them. You just start to pull them up. It'll loosen your soil some. Oh, looky there. That's the skin from when we put it in. I'm just saving the soil. You don't have to do this part. If you look, there's little tiny tubers, little round ones. Those will eventually become another potato. We have a tarp down. This was just our shower curtain. As we've shown in other videos, we have our bathroom being remodeled. We don't need it anymore. So it's just going to double as tarp because we don't own any tarps. So again, I'm going to go real slow because, well, I got lots of time. I'm in no hurry. And there's the first one the Lord has brought up. I'm not going to clean them all right away. We'll clean them afterwards. That's our first one. It smells good too. There's a little one. Gonna make this much easier. Oh, there's another one. Again, we'll clean these off in a little bit. I'm really only going to show this first part by hand because to make this go a lot easier, I've got my screen that we built. And all I'll do is do shovels into it. But I really want to get a first little corner done so that when I do the shoveling, I know I have a nice safe area that I'm not going to destroy more of the crop. And if you do cut a potato, don't worry about it. Use it right away or leave it out to dry. But it won't overwinter, so you want to use it fairly soon. So now that I'm done with the getting a corner done by hand, I'm just going to come up underneath it. Anya. He's over there. It's good for your garden. You may not like spiders, but they sure do like to eat bugs that you don't want in your garden. There's one. We can clean it off after. Yay. You don't have to have a screen. It's just going to make this a lot easier. We didn't plan on having potatoes when we first started. So this is very ill-conceived and planned. But this is working. Oh, that's just cardboard. Put cardboard on the bottom. That's no big deal. Worms like to eat cardboard. Feed the worms. They help feed you. See, just cardboard. I also know when I hit bottom. When I hit cardboard. New potato.
Oh, it's a little baby.
Anya. You don't need to kill it.
I didn't. I just pointed it out. Kill it, kill it.
Go see my skirt. Kill it.
Not about as much fun as a barrel of monkeys. It's like mining for gold. Brown gold.
That doesn't sound right.
Anya. Alright, we'll cut from here. You get the idea. There's a quarter of it. We'll repeat until we're done. We're about halfway done here. We got a mountain of dirt. And that's them so far. We figured something out. This isn't cardboard. These are the skins of potatoes that ants found, and they've been eating them. But that's okay, because the Lord needs his, and the ants make the soil better. We weren't expecting a lot this year anyway. We got them in very late. You don't want to plant potatoes in the middle of summer. Spring, that's when you want to do them. You can also do them in the fall and let them overwinter. Well, we just finished potato harvest, and we washed them off. Now, we didn't get giant, baker potatoes, which is just fine with us. Normally, you would leave the mud on them and let them dry for a week or two until their skin gets hard, and then you would clean them off. You want to leave the dirt on because they still have good bacteria and stuff like that. You want to knock off the big chunks, but if it's got little pieces, kind of like that, all the way around, real thin, it's fine. Just leave it until it dries, and it's also easier to clean off. But we're going to eat these right away, so we just went ahead and washed them now. The total harvest was 1 pound and a quarter, but considering how much we lost to ants, which was considerable, and the fact that we put them in the Well, it was after July 4th, so the middle of summer. I'm very happy with the Lord grew. He truly gave us a bounty, I do believe. It's more than what we put in. It looks like, by rough count, more than double. And by weight, it's more than double than what we put in. So we are very happy. You don't get that. That's not potatoes. Okay, maybe a little.
This morning.
They're just green. We call them jalapeno potatoes. Anyways, we're gonna eat these and don't know how. We'll probably just boil them and eat them straight, like new potatoes. Anyways, again, give God the glory. He grew it. We're very grateful. Be a cloud watcher.